My passion in writing this book is for people to get a true picture of the Father, and then to have a true picture of who they are as sons and daughters, and to begin to embrace their inheritance.
When I first heard John share his heart about that, it so resonated with my heart, because I thought, that's what I'm most passionate about, and that's what he's most passionate about.
Their relationship is based not on performance, but on paternity. They are sons and daughters, and therefore they are heirs of God, and they're entitled to enjoy all the benefits and the blessings of the Father's house.
Once you know it, and once it settles in, it will radically, completely change your life.
That is the message that I long to communicate with God's people, so many of whom are like I was, raised in a Christian home. I'm from South Africa. My daddy was a preacher, tended to be very strict, very legalistic, and therefore I projected onto God a picture of the Father that I received from my own earthly father, who was difficult to please. And that was my perception of God as a father. His picture was so distorted, not the picture that Jesus brought. And so I long for God's people to discover the intimacy and the inheritance that is theirs in the birthright that they have as sons and daughters.
He's a good man, and I think what he has to say, especially with this new book coming out, literally can change the world, because as John mentions, and as I've said so many times in interviews, there's so many people in the church that still have a hard time believing that that is really true.
So many Christians, like I was for so many years, have lost the joy of their salvation, and so I'm praying that God will restore to them the joy of their salvation, the joy of being in the Father's house, sitting at His table and enjoying all the abundance of His love toward them.
Birthright, sonship, Father, heart of God, it's beautiful.